Hey guys, Dr. Stephanie here, and today we're going to go through 6 exercises that will help reduce lower back pain and stiffness. All of these exercises are pretty simple to do. You can do them if you're a beginner. You can even do them if you have acute back pain, maybe your back pain just started or you woke up and it was worse today. These exercises will just really loosen up that area and decrease that pain so you can do more throughout your day without pain and you can feel a little bit better. So we're going to start by lying on our back. And the first exercise, you're just going to keep your knees together, feet on the floor, and it's just a lower trunk rotation. So you just want to rotate your knees side to side, and I'm rotating them all the way to the floor. But if you can't quite get that far, that's okay. Just go as far as you can comfortably. And we're going to go through all of these together so you can just follow along with me. We're just going to really loosen up that lower back. It doesn't have to take long, but just doing some simple movements can help decrease some pain so you can move around better, so you can feel better. So just rock those knees side to side. And if you can't get all the way to the floor, just kind of do a gentle side to side. Just go as far as you can comfortably. This just is kind of moving the lower back, moving the hips, increasing the blood flow, and increasing the blood flow helps with healing. So let's do a few more. Okay, then we're going to come back to our starting position and bring both knees up towards your chest. And you can pull your knees as far as you can towards you. Usually this feels good. If it doesn't feel good to pull too far, you can keep your knees out here. Or if this doesn't feel good at all, you can skip this one. But usually this just helps to relieve some of the pressure on your spine. It just helps to stretch everything out back there. So you just want to hold. And I like to do some deep breathing while I hold too. So kind of breathe, let everything relax. Because I know when it hurts, sometimes you have a tendency to kind of tighten up, tense up, and you want everything to relax. Relaxed muscles feel a whole lot better. So just breathe, just hold. You can just stay in this position. If it feels good, you can stay in this position for as long as you want to. All right, then we're going to bring our legs back down. Feet on the floor, knees bent again. Now our feet are about shoulder width apart. And now we're going to come up into a bridge. Just to get some movement here, this works on a little bit of strengthening in your core and your hips as well. But it also just kind of gets everything moving. The more we can move, the better. Even if it might feel like your back hurts and you don't want to move, I promise if you move, it will feel better after. And you don't have to do anything crazy. We're not going wild on all these exercises, very gentle movements. But the movements get the blood flowing, they get the muscles loosened up, and they usually get everything feeling better. And we're just lifting up as high as we can comfortably and then back down. All right, 2 more. And up and back down. All right, now we're going to sit up and come onto our hands and knees. And we're going to do what's called cat-cow or cat-camel. So hands and knees, you're just going to arch your back up as high as you can. And when you arch your back up, look down. And then you're going to arch your back the opposite way and look up. So we're just getting our back into some flexion, extension, getting our spine moving. And just go nice and slow from top to bottom. Really getting our spine moving here. When our back hurts or when there's some kind of injury there, the muscles around that area tend to tighten up because they want to protect the area. But then what happens is when those muscles tighten up, that causes more pain because then you're really tight. So we want to make sure we keep moving And you can do it in a gentle way like we're doing, but that movement is going to help decrease that pain a lot. All right, we'll do a couple more. All right, last one. Okay, then from here, we're gonna come back into a child's pose. So we're gonna sit back on our feet and let our arms come out here. And just relax your arms. You're just gonna sit in this position. Just hold this here. This is getting a good stretch on our lower back here. Good shoulder stretch. And really make sure you're relaxed in this position. You can also do some deep breathing here. You can also place a pillow or a rolled up towel under your forehead if that's more comfortable. Just do some deep breathing. Let your body relax into this position. And you can hold this as long as you want to, especially if it feels good. All right, then we're gonna come up out of there, and you can hold that for longer if you want to, and we're gonna go into a bird dog. So here, we're going to keep our back as flat as we can and lift one arm and the opposite leg, and then come back down and alternate to the other side, making sure you're going nice and slow. This is just getting our core and our lower back muscles engaged a little bit because we want them to start working. That's the other thing that sometimes happens when your back hurts or when there's some kind of injury, is that the muscles kind of shut down and they don't work properly. And that leads to some other muscles compensating or working when they shouldn't have to, and then that can cause more pain because everything is not functioning like it should. Just sticking our arm and leg out, pretend like there's a glass of water on your lower back that you don't want to spill. Kind of keeping our head in line as well, so you don't want to be looking up because that can kind of hurt your neck. You don't want to be looking down too far either. All right, keep going. Alternate back and forth. Let's do one more on each side. Okay, so hopefully that kind of loosens up your lower back, gets you feeling a little bit better. Those are things you can do every day. You can even do some of them multiple times a day, just to kind of loosen up that area and get the blood flowing. And so hopefully that just makes that lower back pain just kind of eventually go away completely, and hopefully you feel a lot better.